We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Miles Mikolas will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Eric Sogard. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the last game they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. And that misses, ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 1-0 home, fouled away. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. Mikolas is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll come in hitting .335 on the year, 26 home runs, and an even 80 RBIs. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Sogard over at second. Yelich is over at first with 1 away. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Lays off 2-2 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. First and second now, one man out. To the left side, but it's well foul. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Here's the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Now another 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 out, bases loaded. One and one the count to the Brewers first baseman. One and two now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The set. And the 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Next from Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. But the damage done as the Brewers strike for 4 runs coming on this grand slam. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now a 4-0 Milwaukee lead. Freddie Peralta will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Colton Wong will stand in as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
Now, 1 and 2.
One out, nobody on. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Popped him up. Smoke has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. He begins this one with the fourth best batting average in the National League.
What a season this guy's having. Currently leads the league in runs batted in. So not only is he just hitting, but he's hitting with runners in scoring position. This guy's been bringing home the mail all season long.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
On the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this one at 271, and even 20 home runs and 86 RBIs. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. Now the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 9.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next will be Freddie Peralta. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's Eric Sogard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Matt Weeder.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Wieters, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. 2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Dylan Carlson, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. That misses. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0 home.
Nope, upstairs.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Miles.
So it's 1st and 2nd with 2 men gone. And into bat next, the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
And he lays off for ball 1. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. In his career, Carpenter hits a little over the 270 mark. Now the 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's Colton Wong now as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Fielded cleanly, throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We played 2 full. The Brewers lead this one 4-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
In is Christian Yelich, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Four to one's our score here in inning number 3. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Nobody out, runner on first. In there, and it's full 3-2.
2 strikes.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Back up the middle. Stopped on the slide by Wong. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Coming to the plate now, Keston Hiura, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Brewers strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Edman.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Goldschmidt rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box, Matt Wieters. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, the right fielder, Gillen Carlson.
So coming to the plate, Dylan Carlson. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Digging in, Justin Smoke. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This is a close one so far, but really go back to that last at bat. That grand slam he hit really kept him in this game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Wong is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back.
All right, so time now for the Cardinals' Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. To the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
At the plate, Orlando Arcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes another 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
1-2.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
At the plate now, Freddie Peralta. As he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Miles Michaelis. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Nope, that's an out.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Now here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Colton Wong waits on deck. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 4-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Number 7.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball left outside.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Up top, it's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. And that is 27 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
So now to the plate, Ryan Braun.
The left fielder.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Stepping in now, Keston Hiura, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing, strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this is popped up near second base. DeYoung has got it, and the side is retired. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's now 5-2 Milwaukee. Corbin Burns, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 39, Corbin Burns.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
Leading off for St. Louis, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First offering on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. Sogard has it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Tommy Edman, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. The pitch.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Popped up. Burns in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Man at second here with 2 away, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. if you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Line hard, but foul. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And that misses 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Oliver Drake takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Justin Smoak.
Here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
Nope. That's inside. Count is 3-1.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Avisail Garcia will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Scooped up to second for one, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Sogard. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Brewers lead it 6-2. J.P. Feyereisen enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
For Milwaukee, number 76, J.P. Feyereisen.
Now at the plate, Matt Wieters. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
That evens it up 1-1. Feyereisen stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Now in the box, Dylan Carlson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Garcia has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Andrew Kisner will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Andrew Kisner.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Full count still. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia. It's short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning coming up. Milwaukee leads it 6-2. John Gant is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, John Gant.
Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Gant, a native of Georgia. He was a 21st round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Yanked fouled off to the right. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Braun. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Wong calls for it, and that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 6-2.
7th inning stretch.
Ray Black gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 50, Ray Black.
ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. The 1-0 home. Black, a native Pennsylvanian. He's in his third season as a major league player. The 1-1 home. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Colton Wong, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball one.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. One out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Payoff pitch one more time, and no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeYoung. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
Ball 1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Here it comes, 1-0.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Tommy Edman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tommy Edman. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0 home. That's popped up. And this will land foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded to first. He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. So striding in, Keston Hiura, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering on its way. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. And he misses with it. 1-1. The pitch. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The first baseman, number 12,
Justin Smoke will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he got him going early. A grand slam right out of the gates. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
A runner at first with no outs here. And it's full now, 3-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in and looking for more, Omar Narvaez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
First and second here with nobody out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Got him.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Orlando Arcia. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now this one skips in for a ball. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the line at first. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. The relay. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Brock Holt will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now the 1-0.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2.
On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired.
So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 7 and the Cardinals 2. David Phelps will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
David Phelps.
Stepping in, Harrison Bader. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Now a hard liner. Foul. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Matt Wieters. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Wieters on his way to second now. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Phelps has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Now it's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here's the 2-0. This is line to left. Braun is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Gant.
Lane Thomas will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Lane Thomas.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hard liner to center field. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Cardinals. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Tyler Webb enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Number 7, Eric.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now that the center fielder.
So striding forward now, Lorenzo Cain. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Bases are empty, one man out. Right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batter, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
Ready with the 1-2.
Inside, ball 1.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Hit back toward the mound.
Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on top 7-2.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Matt Carpenter. Here's the first pitch to him. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Colton Wong. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ground ball foul down the left side.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Kane is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Milwaukee put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Corbin Burns wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.